Alright, alright, alright. Welcome to another one of BumpmyStump's World of Tanks Xbox 360 replays. We're in the Tier 9 Conqueror, platooned up with ForgetfulJoker and his M103. And don't know where we're going at the beginning here, so I'm kind of should we go left, should we go right? And still haven't made up my mind yet. Looking around, seeing where everyone's going. I want to go left. And then you know something? I still hadn't made up my mind. Start looking at how many tanks are going down that way, how many tanks go in the center. It's kind of a wash here. They actually spread out somewhat even, and Joker wanted to go that way, so I said, okay, you go that way. We'll put a tier 9 that way, we'll put a tier 9 this way, and see what we can come up with. A couple artilleries on their team, 3 on our team. T-29, Ramatom, Ramalama Ding Dong, Ramalama Ding Dong, and T-30 are there with us. So there's a few tier 9s in here, and I figured, well, I'm gonna go towards the center and see how everyone splits. And I was headed towards the bridge because I was gonna go over and cover Joker, but then no one went to the right at all. So I was like, you know something, well, and I'm right here, I'm contemplating going over to the right, and then I'm like, you know something, no, I'm just going to defend from here, because if no one's going to go down the 1-2 line, there's no sense in me going there by myself. We try to throw a blind shot over there at that IS, and we miss. Black Prince flying over there. IS-8, there's no threats between them two. So, and I'm looking at the map here in a minute, and you'll see a bunch of reds pop up down over on the 1-2 area. Well, 2-3 area, actually. And I'm like, yeah, boys, we're going to have some problems. But that's alright. Like I said, we're in a Tier 9. In a Tier 9 game, if played correctly, we'll be okay. And there's the first one coming up. And that's an E75. I'm going to bounce one off him there. We got an AMX 5100. We got a Borsig over there, I believe. I'm going to put one through the AMX. He's going to fire at me again and bounce. I'm not too scared of him because, you know something? They bounce more than they connect. So, out of all 4 shots, he did what? 200 damage to me? Give or take. And I took out half of his health. So, yeah. That was a decent exchange. I hate my AMX 50. It just sucks. But, you know, hey. Excuse me. We got a tank off to the left there. I think it's that Black Prince. Not too worried about him. KV-3 over there. Can we put one through his cupola? No. That's unusual because this gun is pretty accurate. Black Prince misses me and I'm like, yeah, okay. I got enough worries to my right or in front of me. I don't need to worry about him pecking at me. So I'm going to move over here where he can't shoot me. The 50-100's backed up. The teammate of mine's firing his rounds out, so I don't want to pull in front of him. I want to go out and shoot, but I don't know how many shots he's fired. Okay, I think he's done. Alright, time to move out. I would have liked to move out before that, but you know, I didn't want to block him. That's something you got to pay attention when you're coming across to other tanks, and I'm sure I make mistakes too at times, but I hate it when people come out in front of me. I'm gonna take 407 out of that KV-3. I hate it when I'm gonna just about to shoot and someone runs in front of me and, you know, eats my shot on my own team. It sucks. So I not all the time, but I do try to avoid it. Like right there, I knew he was shooting. I know he's an autoloader. I know he has a clip. You know, I didn't know if he had 4 loaded, 3, 5. I don't know exactly, but I didn't want to go out in front of him. So, you know, and that all works out, you know, best for everyone. It's called teamwork, buddies. I put out a SOS there because there's only me and the Ramatom behind me, and I take 2 severe hits right there from their Borsig. Or is it a waffle? What's over there? I don't even know what's over there. I wasn't even paying attention. I think it's a Ramalama Ding Dong. I could be wrong though. It could be a Borsig. It could be an awful waffle. I'll find out here in a minute, I guess. But right now I'm worried about the KV3. Yeah, it's an awful waffle. It's the baby awful waffle, but it's still the awful waffle. The KV3 finishes off the guy that was behind me, the Borsig, I believe, but I finish off the KV3. So now it's just me, and because I said SOS, a heavy moved in behind me, and he's going to finish off the awful waffle. And I'm not going to, I mean, I got low health. He's going to finish me off if I get hit. So, good job, T29. He pulled up and just took his shots that he, could get. And good job to him. So we took care of that threat on that side. Joker's moving in on these guys down here. And I'm like, yeah, okay, hey, Centurion. How'd that feel, buddy? He's not even looking up this way. He just doesn't even, no cares whatsoever. I'm pretty sure that Black Prince is hiding over there in the rocks. I'm going to take another 392 out of him. And he still hasn't looked this way. Now the Black Prince is looking up this way, but I'm not worried at all about the Black Prince. Even with my low health, he ain't going to do much to me. I'm going to track him right there and allow Joker to come right down and demolish him in a second. There's that Centurion. Still not looking at me, so guess what? We'll take another just shy of 400 out of him. And I'm going to come back down and finish him off. So thank you for backing up. It was awful nice of you. And there's a T-32. He just blitzes down over the hill, and I don't know why he did that. I guess he was just thinking, oh, he could get Joker with no worries. But guess what? He's down to no health. He had full health there a second ago. And within seconds, he's dead, and that's the end of the game. So, yeah, sometimes, even when you're top tier heavy, you gotta kind of play smart. You notice how I didn't move out in front of everyone? I took my shots that I could get, played cautiously. I end up with 48, just shy of 48,000 silver, 4,200 XP with a multiplier, a few ribbons, and it wasn't an exceptional game, as a lot of my games, but sometimes it pays off to play smart. It's not always about getting the best this and the best. I just played smart, and I ended up with 3,400 damaged out, plus almost 1,000 assisted. So that's over 4,000 combined, or 43, almost 4,400 combined. That's a good game, and I played cautiously. So you don't always have to be Rambo gung ho to be at the top of the tier, top of the list. Play cautiously, play your game right. When you have full health, you can take a few more chances. But once I got down to below half, you noticed I played a lot more cautious at that point. So, 14 shots fired, 12 hits, 11 penetrations. Took 1,400 damage, but like I said, just shy of 4,400. So that was a good game. As usual, comment, rate, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. Tell me what I did right, tell me what I did wrong, and remember, when you're on that battlefield, play cautiously. Shoot the red ones.